Having run for political office ourselves in Nairobi under UDA party, we strongly believe the unique and enduring partnership we founded during the campaigns, based on friendship, common history, and mutual love for the hustler nation, will bring vital mutual benefit for our people.
Kuna yale mambo ambayo ulituahidi wakati ambapo tulikuwa tukikutana pale Karen. Ulituahidi mambo mengi sana. Kwa mfano ukasema kwamba kuna wale wote ambao walisimama, walitoa posters, walitoa t-shirts, walitoa banners na walikuwa kwa ballot papers. Iwende kuwa kwamba hawatafaulu kupata viti, utawakumbuka na kuna vile ambavyo utawapanga.
You promised us and you said you'll give us the first priority. That is what we are asking you. We used the resources. We underwent the humiliation in the community just like you. So please don't forget us.
Meanwhile, governors from the northern part of the Kenya and Frontier Counties Development Council FCDC want the national government to intervene and come up with mitigation measures to address the drought situation that continues to ravage the region. The governors were speaking in Mombasa during a conference that is currently underway in the coastal city.
We are afraid millions of livestock are facing starvation and therefore possibly will all perish. There is serious malnutrition rates across the counties and cases of pregnant and lactating mothers malnourished and in urgent need of treatment and nutritional support.
What makes it worse also is that the county governments, because of the transition, are unable to intervene as they should. Most of the counties either don't have their budgets passed and are waiting for their assemblies to be constituted and speakers to be elected before they can pass a budget.
We will want any immediate attention or support or help that we can get, including or starting with water tracking, support with water tracking, because at the moment, while other relief support may take a bit of time, but the one that can't wait is the need for water, not only for the people who are suffering, but also for the few remaining livestock.
And at the same time, hundreds of students were today stranded at various bus stops in Narok town, as many motorists chose to withdraw their vehicles from the road following the high cost of fuel. The Matatu owner said they had no other option other than to park the vehicles and look for alternative jobs since the transport sector was not rewarding, while pointing out that they had to increase the bus fare from 500 shillings to 700 bob. Geoffrey Ataja, a driver at Narok Line Services, said transporting passengers to Kisii required 8,000 Kenyan shillings worth of fuel from the usual 6,000 Kenyan shillings. Jackson Olekeiwa, an official at Narok Line Service, further stated that they have been left with no other choice other than to pass the burden of the high fuel prices to passengers by increasing the bus fares.
Sasa venye wanaumia, hata mimi nikikatia customer gari inanipea shida, ukikatia mtu unaona kama umemnyang'anya pesa. Lakini sasa inabidi, sababu juu sina otherwise, inabidi juu sasa lazima nipe pesa ya kutosha ndio gari ipate mafuta. Sasa hii gari kama gari yangu inaenda Kisii rudi, gari inakunywa mafuta 8,000. Sasa sipo lazima niongezea abiria pesa, na wana shida wakilia, lakini ile kitu ningeomba kama serikali ingekubali itusaidie tu ipunguze mafuta. Mambo mengine sisi tutazo, lakini mafuta wale wameweka hii ni kutuhangaisha.
Mafuta imepanda zaidi, magari leo hatuna, wengi wamesimamisha magari zao kwa sababu ya pesa. Ikibeba kutoka hapa kwenda Nairobi, pesa inaanguka sana. Tunaomba serikali yetu, tulisema ni bottom up, lakini sasa hii tumegeuka imekuwa up down. Mafuta imeenda zaidi, tunaomba kabisa, hii ni mara ya 3 sasa mafuta ikipanda, na tumeona wananchi wanaumia zaidi. Mama mboga, mama pale chini anaumia, watoto wa shule wanaumia, kwa sababu tunajaribu ile magari kidogo tuko nazo za ofisi zimeisha, wengine wamefungia magari zao pale.
Moving on, National Consultative Forum has endorsed and pledged total support of the President William Ruto's directive on independence of public institutions, addressing the press during the 4-day conference in Mombasa to deliberate on a memorandum of understanding after transition in most counties where new county administrations are taking over from exiting administrations. The chairpersons, secretaries and CEOs have said that they have developed a capacity building needs assessment for all the county public services in Kenya with a view to partnering with all the county executive teams across the country in order to facilitate the delivery of a cost-effective induction program for all new officers in the county government, including the CECs, the chief officers. According to the chairman of the CPBS, National Consultative Forum, Jared Kopio, they will continue to collaborate with the Council of Governors as well as other institutions of the national government to deliver the mandate.
Meeting has agreed to accord capacity building priority to 4 areas of competency requirements, namely induction for newly appointed officials, 2, performance management for enhanced productivity, 3, leadership and management, and number 4, delivery of technical services. This press briefing comes on the backdrop of transition in most counties where new county administrations are taking over from existing administrations and or reorganizing county governments following the intensive suspense that was concluded in the swearing in and inauguration of the 5th President, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, on Tuesday, the 13th September 2022, whose agenda we hereby resoundingly endorse and pledge to support as independent agencies with constitutional foundations charged with the responsibility of advising the county governments on all matters human resource management in the counties.
Right, away from that, listen to this next story. Now, Gatukiro residents in Kandara, Murang'a County are reeling in shock after a man who was presumed dead returned to the village alive. 35-year-old Joseph Kiare disappeared from his home over 2 months ago without a trace. Kiare had gone to work as a porter was moved to the city mortuary.
Juzi mimi niko kwa simo na wenye wako kwa boma yetu naona wajakuja kuchekelea, walikuja kufurahia juu nilipatikana. Wakanifurahia na wakapiga goe sana na nikafurahia. Juu amwezi kuja hapa kucheza ati nilikufa, mtu anaweza kazi yake ati anakuja huku na mimi bado niko kibarua.
Sasa after hapo Kiari aliletwa hii siku nyingine ndio azikwe. Na hiyo siku ya kuzikwa tulikuja hapa tukamwangalia, wengine wakasema ni Kiari, wengine wakasema si Kiari. Na mimi nikasema juu si Kiari, acha azikwe juu ni Kiari. Sasa after hapo mazishi iliendelea na tukamaliza.
Nilikuwa nimemwangalia nikaona huyu sio Kiari. Kiari tulikuwa tumesoma na yeye na tulikuwa tumeketi na yeye, hata kukunywa tulikuwa tumekunywa na yeye pombe, nikaona huyu sio Kiari.
Kama serikali tunagojea uamuzi kutoka kwa koti ndio huyu mwili utolewe na urudishwe mahali unafaa kuwa. Kuna uwezekano watu wao pia wanatafuta mwili na hawajapata, kwa hivyo lazima turudishe pale ndio watu wao wauchukue.
Well, some quite interesting times. Now, Kenya Kwanza leaders are currently meeting in Naivasha, Nakuru County. President William Ruto is expected to chair the meeting. Top on the agenda is the House leadership positions. Let's cross over there where our very own Willie Dennis Njiru is. A very good evening to you, Dennis Njiru. Bring us up to speed. What do we expect from this particular meeting?
Thank you very much, my colleague in studio, coming to you live from Sawela Lodge right here in Naivasha. As it is, for a fact, the president's craft is just landing in a while from this moment. And any moment from now, the long anticipated and meeting that has been on the waiting since midday is scheduled to take place any moment from now. As we can see just from a far end, the military aircraft that is said to be carrying the president will be landing at Kidong Ranch and then crossing over to this place. As you can see behind me is a hive of activities from the security agencies to ensure that all is well and to ensure that everything is facilitated and it's up to task. Having fact that this is still a hotel that also accommodates other people. With him is the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, who arrived at Kidong a while ago to receive the President. And as the situation is now, we will be perhaps discontinuing this conversation to allow the flow of traffic that will be crossing over to this place. But nonetheless, whatever the outcome, whatever it entails, we are up to task to ensure that we bring up to speed our viewers in what is happening around this place. Perhaps a listening or what is trending. But nonetheless, we'll be joining you later if time allows to have a snippet of exactly what is happening here, followed by our subsequent bulletin at 7 and 9 p.m. Back to you in studio.
Right, thank you, Dennis in Naivasha, Nakuru County. We'll definitely be getting all that information in our subsequent 7 and 9 p.m. bulletins. Thank you, Dennis. Now, the county government of Kirinyaga has established homecraft centers in selected youth polytechnics to assist community members acquire skills for self-employment. The centers offer skills in areas such as beadwork, weaving, soap making, leatherwork, knitting and clothes making. There are no prerequisite academic qualifications for anyone to join. During an exhibition held at Kamigua Youth Polytechnic, different trainees showcased their handmade products such as doormats and knitwear. Governor Anne Waiguru has said that her government has been providing the required tools and equipment to enable smooth running of the program. Thus, trainees are not required to pay for the homecraft courses.
We also have a new course that we have started recently, known as homecraft. The purpose why we started homecraft is that we saw there is a gap, there is a training gap or need for the community around to be involved to study, because in homecraft it does not only entails that it does not require you to have a certain qualification, neither does it limit one when you are joining the age. It's a course which we saw it need for us to have it for the community because vibarua vinaisha.
Nimerudi shule nikasoma hii kosi nikanjua kutengeneza sweta na inanisaidia sana. Nimeuza na nikapata pesa ya kusaidia watoto wangu.
Ninafanya biashara ya kushona nguo. Nilikuja hapa nikafanya home crafting, nikapata certificate, nikaenda nikaanza biashara na imenisaidia sana. Hiyo biashara hata saa hii ninaweza chukua hata loan na ninaweza lipa, sio bangi pesa kwa bwana yangu.
Nasomanga mechanic, nikisoma mechanic time mwenye siko busy sana ama time mwenye sina class ya mechanic naenda kwa beadwork. Nafanya beadwork.
Meanwhile, Management University of Africa is holding a two-day international conference aimed at seeking solutions that will help revive the country's economy in the post-COVID era. Speaking at the main campus in Kisaju, Kajiado County, Vice-Chancellor Professor Washington Okeyo lauded the bottom-up economic model spearheaded by the Kenya Kwanza government that seeks to boost the micro, small and medium enterprises. The conference has attracted keynote speakers from the universities in the USA, Japan and India.
As we enter this conference, it's a two-day conference which started today, and we have had presentations since morning with keynote speaking, focusing on various aspects of economy. Also in the afternoon now, we have researched papers, most of which are focusing on how we can improve the various businesses, the various institutions, the various social lives in general from leadership and management perspective, and leadership and management being a very, very important level at which all issues pertaining to problem or solution and solutions are focused on. And as a university, we are interested in this because we train leadership and management.
Kiambu Town Member of Parliament Machua Waithaka said the petition challenging his worthiness as an incumbent MP will not stop him from giving services to the electorate. Machua says he is confident his victory was legitimate and that the court will not overturn the victory. Speaking during a fact-finding tour in all primary schools in Kiambu Town constituency, Machua said he will continue with all the projects that were started by his predecessor through NGCDF Kitty to ensure services are delivered to the people within the constituency. He embraced the initiative, the Tap to Eat project, where over 21 public schools have benefited from.
So let me take the opportunity to congratulate you.
I'm very happy to say today we had a very good time to come and see all the here Tap to Eat. It's a food program that has been initiated by my predecessor, and we came to see the progress, how it started, and to see where we can improve. And so we're very happy to be here. We hope to expand this program so that we can feed all the primary school children in Kiambu Town constituency and beyond. And I would like to say that we are confident because we know we won fairly. It's up to now the judge who will be presiding over that case to look at the facts, to look at the grounds, and to dismiss that petition. Because the people of Kiambu have given me the mandate to lead them for the next 5 years. And I shall do that because that's what the people of Kiambu have told me to do. So that petition, we'll let it take its course. And I would like to ask the people of Kiambu to be patient. We work. That petition will not stop us from working. We shall continue working for the people of Kiambu.
And to the wonderful world of sports, the national women's volleyball team, Malikia strikers landed in Belgrade, Serbia for a week-long training in preparation for the upcoming FIVB Women's World Championship, slated for the 23rd of September in Netherlands. Malikia strikers successfully completed a 2-month high-performance